right. First game. Everyone is here. We have 11 teams right now, so this is going to be our preparation for our tournament that is happening tomorrow. So we're going to have Frostbite and Nuka will be dropping down over towards, it looks like beach. So they're going to take an early drop, and we have a giant cluster of teams over here going over towards villas. We have LPDC making their way to the left side. We got Go going to Pyramid, No going to Emu Ranch, and I do need to get this exact team name is BNB, Buff Ninja Booties. So BNB will be these pink foxes. We have actual Team Dan versus TC over here at the port. We also have actually CC versus WD. Might as well call him WD-40. As they ended up putting massive damage into CC. Tilt's just going to be running away. Doesn't look like we have much in terms of battles besides this. Maybe Dan and TC will actually be getting into a fight over at the port, but not yet. The gas is going to be shifting people in, so we're going to get into some fights soon enough. But right now, everyone's just spread out, just collecting loot, so usually our first round is not really hectic. Unless teams drop on each other, everyone kind of just it's more of a testing each other, seeing what they're gonna do. And nope, here we go. Team No versus Team Go. Deagle shots, grenade will go out. Go is kind of isolated here. Grenade will almost hit No. As another grenade will go out, chipping off Tenchi. Tenchi now loses the armor, but swaps over for another T2. Crazy K with the hunting rifle, and oh no, this is LPDC popping up from underneath, as Newage will actually end up dying right there to Tenchi. Tenchi ends up doing the damage, and that is it, as Harna ends up unloading the dualies into him, and we have Go and No. Go will escape, but No will actually be out as Harna ends up losing their teammate. We're going to flip over here and see what's happening. We got healing up by Tilt, healing up on the Banana Forker as Stealthy Tiger is trying to just escape this battle and heal up as Tartif ends up going down. And no, Stealthy Tiger ends up being popped by Team Danimals. And wow, that was quick right there, as TC's also here to mess with CC, and Dan is underneath. So it's a three-way battle happening right now. Shots will go out. Grenades? No, that's just to get them off them. We're going to move over to see what's happening. Dog versus WD happening as Mug Dog trying to protect their teammate Ruby. Grenade will go out over the top, and Exa ends up landing a double kill. A nice play there as they end up pushing their way into this battle. They say, surprise, we're fighting too, as this third party ends up nabbing another kill. Well played by the Pink Foxes. TC will hear these grenades going up and be like, yo, we want some of this. As we have a fronter now escaping, making their way towards the left side. They won't actually run into anyone as CC's making their way across the bridge. And we have a bridge battle happening here as Dan versus CC. CC holding the line as Dan's just poking, as TC ends up knocking one of the members of BNB. It doesn't look like they're finishing up, as Team KGB will be popping up over here to mess with CC. Nice deagle shot right there by Frostbite. Snipe shot will go out as Tilt's trying to land these shots as a fronter, and it actually goes down to Exa, and Harna ends up picking up that kill. As we see right here, top left corner, and oh no, this looks very bad. Harna knows that they're here. Gas is now moving in, and I think Exa is out of the match. You got to let him go. Let the gas take them. And now we're going to have... Are they going to hold on the bridge? This is a good time to hold on the bridge. They had to be forced to come across the bridge to take damage. Double skunk grenade will definitely say, get the hell off this bridge. And no, looks like Mello will actually be able to get that res on Exa. And Exa will be making their way back onto the battlefield. But will they have enough time, as the gas will be moving in? Tails is out as Nuka ends up getting that kill. Go. One of the members of Go goes down to TC. Frosty, and no, Frosty says, yo, secure this kill, we gotta get there. As Crazy K now making their way in towards the mole. We got Dan holding up over here on the right side, as TC will be running into Dan. Will this engagement happen? Yes, it will. X ends up dying to the gas, unfortunately. Gas pushes in, says, see you later. Nuka will also die to the gas, as the gas shows no prisoners right now. As 7 players remain, we have Zine trying to get away. Oh, just escapes the deagle, but no, a trade right there. But no, the sniper around the corner. Mars says goodbye to you, sir. Crazy K, Harna, and Team TC is what's left, as his final circle is now pushing on in. Harna on the bottom, T2, Crazy K with T3, and TC relatively weak right now as they are, oh, bow shot ends up connecting. Mars trying to push up. Crazy K's just going to play this safe. Wants to wait. Here's Frost over here. Ends up nuking Frost out as Harna ends up being killed by Mars. And Crazy K just needs one more shot to secure the victory. And so be it. Crazy K of Team Go ends up winning that match. And let's take a look at the kills. We have 4 TC. And we also have Team BNB at 4 kills with the most kills in the match. GG. Alright, I do want to actually touch base of that last match. A Crazy K showing patience there, waiting for the other teams to kind of blow each other up. Harna will not die without a fight, so they did lots of damage, and they were able to finally finish off and win the match. So I do want to actually reiterate on Crazy K. That was great play, great situational awareness. That was a well-played final circle by him. We have KGB just dropping off at the start. They're going to be looting up Welcome Center all to themselves. Zine and Javaro Team Danimals will be dropping at the ranch, as LPDC will be dropping over here at the Pyramid Dog at Desert Town. We have opposite ends of the mountain as well as opposite ends of the lab. Stealthy Tiger looking to press on Crazy K. Magnum Shot will actually strip off Stealthy Tiger's armor. Stealthy Tiger now down to 50%. Tartif going to make their way over here to kind of protect them right now, just to make sure that they're safe. We have, looks like Team CC will be looting up the entirety of the palace for themselves. And we have BNB just chilling up at the port. So a lot of teams split up, but this is the battle that we have happening, as it looks like we actually have a battle happening at Pyramid. So we're going to flip over to this fight right now as we see a Fronter and Executor dropping onto Newage. Newage actually ends up just being emu'd out, unfortunately. And Harna's like, bro, damn it, I'm out, man. I can't fight this anymore. And Tartif throwing out AK shots on the bridge, end up knocking off Crazy K's armor. Lolo's down to 80%, so got that campfire to heal up, and Crazy K quickly goes into tape, so they will end up taping up. Mole will spawn. It looks like Team Dog will actually be able to secure that. I don't think it will actually be really contested. Never mind, take that back, as Dan is actually going to contest this. We got an Emu right now, right next to the area too. Javara going to be throwing up a banana behind the bushes to make sure that if someone pops around that corner, they will be slipped up. We got Jag 7 minigun, and well, the minigun won't be picked up. We have grenades being thrown out. Javaro, never mind, picks that up as a tier 3 pops out of the rebel cache. KGB just poking, seeing what's actually happening here at the mole, but it looks like we have just a disengaged. Dog doesn't want to actually fight against that minigun, as they're afraid that more teams will be rolling on in, and that is the case, as WD will actually run into KGB. Grenade over the top won't actually do damage, but Mug Dog needs to be careful, as the Fronter now pushing up on the Emu, as, oh no, that was kind of harsh, as both teams ended up pinching Team WD. Oh man, Executor ends up dying as well, so a lot of action happening here as Nuka ends up getting ripped apart with the minigun, and just as that's happening, Frostbit ends up dying over here to the left. So man, you didn't want to be spread out right there, as just running into all the teams. Kazine now pushing up, throwing a grenade as these teams are running away from the gas. All these teams are over here, but we got Team No establishing this area. They're going to be able to get a lot of third parties if they are in the right area to intercept, but unfortunately, they ended up holding road, and people took the right side and the left side, so they weren't actually able to secure anything just yet, as I say that. But no, TC Frosty ends up being knocked down by Stealthy Tiger with the AK. We got grenades going off. It's Tenchi's down to no armor, and looks like we got No trying to finish off Exa. Exa now down to no health, and Tenchi's gonna push up. There's a shotgun around the corner, and that is it. Rest in peace. Team No ends up getting a double kill right there, as Javaro ends up running into Tilt using the bow, and oh, nice snipe there by Tails, able to actually take out Javaro. Says no bow tactics for you. Let's take a look over here as we have more fights happening, as Frost ended up being picked up by Mars, ends up taking out one of the members of CC, and Javaro ends up trading. That was a trade. So we saw Javaro ended up being knocked in the gas. So I actually don't remember who that was. Like, trying to pay attention to who's, like, being downed and stuff, and sometimes it's rather difficult. As we have Crazy K and Lolo just holding up on the Emu. Harna needs to heal up a lot here as, oh no, running into that Emu. A Frontier ends up being dualied out by Frost. And we got this trade right now as Mars is just trying to protect his teammate. Tenchi just blocking right there as Mars is trying to use a pistol long range, and now Mars is kind of stuck out. Tails ends up running into the other member of No. There's a pistol shot to secure that kill. Mars has 1 pip of armor, and oh no, Tails ends up stopping their movement onto Team Go, and now we got 3 individual members and Team Go by themselves as the lone team up. Final moments. We got Mars trying to just heal up right now. No gold cup, and there's a deagle right there as we got a kind of a pinch. Nice play by Stealthy Tiger, but won't actually be able to do that as no! Using that bush as cover. Oh, Jack right there is, I'm sorry, that's Jake, I would say. Is that how we say that name? But nice play. Using that bush as cover, that bramble. It's not a bush, and was able to actually use that as cover, dodging the shots, and then sweeping up as Tiger ended up pushing, trying to finish the game off. Well played there. Let's take a look at the kills. We got Team Go with a total of 4 kills. It looks like we got another split with 4 again. TC, what did TC get? Mars, yeah, so we got 2 teams with 4 kills. GG. All right, Team Go looks like they're just going to be going and dropping at the stage as we got Walnut and Grave got Grit, as we like to call GGG or Triple G. As what type of ammo is here? There's nothing here. Grave's like, crap, I need out, but oh, Walnut could have ran him over. Oh, no faith right there. Is that just no ammunition, no nothing. Dart gun, oh, versus hamster ball. That is not where you want to be. And wow, we got a scramble at the start of the match. It looks like Team No is actually just going to bounce now. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be backing out. Nope. They're waiting for that Rebel Cache to see. As this is our battle right now. As the winners of last rounds engage with the newcomers that ended up joining this scrim right now. But, oh, looks like Exa versus WD. We got BNB trying to find that fight. Or I can't even fucking find that fight. But looks like BNB ended up taking down WD as they are the first players to die in this battle. Oh, it was a battle at the farm. Super low though, so it was a close battle. Unfortunately, my eyes are like trying to see everything at once, but it's so difficult at times to actually grab every battle. So my bad on that one. And we got the mole over here in the middle of the map. Wow, this is going to be really crazy. KGB holding up kind of the general area, kind of chilling. Roman, I don't think they want to commit to this, but they do have to know that if you're in that particular spot, that strong teams will be moving in your general area, so you have to expect that they will be coming behind you. As Javaro ends up nabbing down, but no, Walnut says, thank you for the kill, Javaro. Much appreciated. Those are our points now, as we have Dan just going to heal up over here on the bottom. Tails will be backing up just to heal up as their partner ended up dying, as we might actually have a battle going down over here at Desert Town as Go versus Team No. This seems to be a battle that keeps happening. Walnut actually ends up knocking and removing Javaro out of the match, as we have Frost ends up eating that damage and now gets blown up by Executor. And wow. Sniper silence pistol, that isn't a combo. Hops on the ride, trying to get away as Mars is ultra low, trying to escape. They ended up losing their teammate. Gonna heal up with the Forker as a frontier, trying to land a hunting rifle shot to finish off Mars, but Mars is out of there. Wow. Who's coming in hot right now? It is Walnut at Guardian. Grave got Grit, as this team has been putting up some damage, taking out some high-profile players. But no, unfortunately, that will end right there, running into Executor and Frontier. Team Dog will end up nabbing a kill as Go versus the no battle ended up being in Go's favor. They're going to be healing up on those bodies. And we'll be collecting their spoils right now as Mars is trying to heal up. Team Dog's going to be healing up in the campfire, in the gas. So they need to be careful as the gas is now going to be moving in some more. Team Go holding up the mole position. Zine going to be making their way over there. They need to be careful because they're by themselves as LPDC will be making their way to the mole. Grenade will go out, but won't connect on Harna. Harna needs to be careful as people will be showing up from the from the southern end as the northern's position is actually relatively safe. We're going to flip back over here as there's a bunch of teams down over here. 4 teams to be exact, as we have Team AJ, Team KGB, Team CC, and BNB, and Dog battling it out over here on the southern end of the map. As Dan Zine will end up dying to Crazy K's Thomas gun. Executor ends up taking out Tails, so got some kills right now as Team Dog establishing themselves in the middle, but we have BNB over here on the bottom as the Pink Fox is now pushing up. Tartif ends up taking a double team right there. That is unfortunate and gets blasted out. Stealthy Tiger with no armor needs to be careful as there's hunting rifles and snipers out here. But Go says, you know what? Who got the mole? It's us, these guys. We're going to be coming down to where this circle's now pushing out as LPDC will be making their way on the other bridge across. And they will be trying to throw out some damage. Executor now in a horrible spot right now is just stuck as LPDC will actually guard that bridge. Frostbrit ends up getting nabbed as Nuka's just trying to heal up on the bridge, making their way to the final circle. As we have BNB holding up their position over here on the right bottom as Harna and Newage kind of splitting the group up. As we have one team versus one team at the end, and we got a Thomas. No armor though. No armor for everyone here, so who's going to win? Mello's going to push up, and the banana! Who placed that? Who placed that banana? Oh my god. Harna might have been able to down Mello, but I think they were still dead. But GG, BNB ends up winning that match with 5 total kills. We have Executor with 5 kills by themselves. A one-man army. One animal army, if you like to call it that. And we're going to take a look and see if we have most kills. Actually, Team Dog and BNB end up having the most. All right, next match. Unfortunately, we couldn't resolve the issue, so Dog won't actually be in this lobby. Hopefully the next lobby it will be resolved. Sometimes the lobbies bug and they're not able to join. Looks like we might actually have a scramble at the pyramid. No, BNB is just like seen Team Dan drop there and says, no, we don't want any bit of your Danimal games. No one dropping at Ranch. Ranch actually got some decent loot as TC will have the labs to themselves. Frosty dropping on a Magnum outside of the Rebel Cache as Team BNB will just smash some boxes over here outside the villas. Going to the stage once again. And WD will be holding the farm for themselves. And we got a battle at PetSmart as Tartif takes massive damage from the pistols. It looks like both parties are using pistols. No, actually, Tilt has a lightsaber as Stealthy Tiger knows this two's over here. And oh, they knew they were going for that. And man, good play by Stealthy Tiger. He says, you want this armor? You gotta go through my weapons for it. As Team CC out of the match. BNB versus Team Go battle at the stage. We got some bow by Exa throwing out some shots. Ends up tagging Lolo as they are so low on health. They're at danger zone if that bow ends up pushing up. And actually, Crazy K and Lolo are actually split up right now, so they got to be careful now. They're grouping back up. Crazy K a little bit further away. Could have healed up on the campfire over here. We're going to pop back over to the farm as No versus AJ happening. Pistols by Tartif versus the AK of Tenchi. And we got Jay over here taking some damage back down to very low health. And Tartif, well, skunk grenades will kind of establish zone control, give time for Team No to actually heal up as a Stealthy Tiger looking to finish them off, knowing that they're low, pushing up with the shotgun. And is this the battle this is the only battle we got right now. But no, on the other side of the farm, Tenchi needs to be careful as Team Skullcats, Walnut, and Grave will actually be over here on the left side, so gotta get past them. We got WD and Go over here, as WD is just on an emu, not actually looking for an engagement. Looks like the teams are split up again. We go back to looting phase as BNB over here on the bottom. KGB kind of holding up the road as we got this campfire activated. Is KGB going to sniff this out? Yes, they will. Going to throw a grenade right there as the grenade actually banked off the tent. Second grenade will end up going into Tenchi, and this is rough. You are stuck there. Will they be able to get out of this, or will KGB get this double kill? Knock Tenchi. Grenade over the top. Well played grenades right there. As I love that spot right there. This rock you can throw over the tent and will end up nabbing the kill. Double kill by KGB. We're going to hop over here and see what's happening over here at the Bamboo Mansion as we got a bunch of teams over here. We got TC on the bottom as LPDC. I'm just going to call him LP because too many letters. It's too rough for me. We're going to see what's happening. Javaro versus Mud Dog, and Dan is out as LP will actually knock down and remove the final member of Team Dan. Mud Dog wanting this res as Ruby wants to get there for it. Minigun picked up. It looks like LP will actually not push in on this, and it looks like they'll actually be able to get a res. Frostbit ends up being knocked down by a hamster ball, and what is happening over here outside the entrance to Mansion? Well, you know what happened. Team Go ends up getting a kill onto AJ. AJ out of the match, both Stealthy Tiger and Tartif. Gonna see what is happening over here as this is where Frostbit ended up dying as Nuka just trying to get out as Team Go is just going to be healing up. Going to be moving back up over here as a lot of players are still remaining, 15 remaining here as WD just making their way down on the left side. Mansion slipped right there as Gur ends up slipping on the banana and a double kill. You see that beautiful emu movement right there, able to distort the hitbox and able to land a double kill with the emu. Beautiful play right there by Frost. I love seeing high technical plays right there, and we just saw one occur right before our eyes. Mug Dog, no health. He just wants to heal. Oh, but the AK around the corner and the arm of the tape ends up killing Mug Dog as the hitbox extends when taping up. Harna trying to escape everyone and ends up running into the AK of Nuka. Nuka ends up getting a kill, but Nuka ends up getting killed himself as 6 players remaining. 3 teams remaining. As Go on the bottom, TC on the top, end up pushing into the Skullcats, but Low going into this final circle. Low. No. You know who's low? Crazy K. Will TC get the revenge? Yes, they will, and both players are up. TC ends up finishing off Team Go at the end. GG. Most kills this match will definitely be TC as Frost puts up an incredible 8 kills by himself. Obviously, that isn't totally by themselves. They were assisted by Mars as teams TC will have 9 total kills. GG. No one dropping early. No one dropping Thomas. No one dropping Penguin Palace. But we do have a drop over here by BNB. No, you're missing the blue bow. No. I would have dropped on that so fast. Oh my god, what the hell is happening here is Ma and TC. Yote versus TC. Mars takes massive amounts of damages. Frost is just stuck here between the tubes, trying to get out. Oh my god, trying, but could not successfully do so as both teams ended up just dropping in the exact same zone. Rest in peace. Lolo moving up over here. Going to be looting that area up. The mountain doesn't look like we're going to be having much to talk about once again. As, wait. What? Hey, where's Executor? Man, I'm blind. I'm fucking blind. Oh, man. I was like, where did his teammate go? I was like, did he die and I miss it? Here we go. Skullcats versus Default. Got some shots going out. Javaro ends up taking the Magnum damage and another shot right there. Down to 20% health is Zine trying to heal up Javaro. Utilizing the health property of that gun. Reducing downtime. Magnum shot by Javaro in return. Brave got grit, is now super low. Going to be taping up, and that mole spawns in Mountain. That is not a common spot where it's spawning, so look forward to a battle that will ensue over there as Walnut's just trying to poke. This is a prolonged battle, long-range shotgun shot. Z knocks down the armor, trying to push around the corner, but Walnut is watching that line and says, well, I think that's pretty much it, but as this is happening, Team Dogs over here on the left side doesn't look like they're actually going to be getting into a fight, as Go versus WD is the fight that will be happening over the mole, as WD trying to secure it. Grenade goes off, unfortunately. Crazy K ends up banking it off the wall. Once again, ends up banking off the wall as Yote is now pushing in onto the mole. Ruby now down on 80%, no armor, swaps to that armor as Lolo will actually be healing up at the campfire. Crazy K now looking to group with their teammate. Now going to be holding up the left mountain as we still have Yote now trying to push in after that mole has been looted by Team WD. Deagle versus Deagle fight. Actually, pretty nuts as both these players actually end up... Actually, all three players. I don't know about Mugdog, but three of these players here are Deagle specialists. They love using those guns and magnums. Long-range dual pistol shots. Well, that's just... Ooh... Not a good battle to take, and unfortunately, Yote will end up winning that fight, as it is unfortunate, but fortunate for Yote as they get a double kill, but unfortunate for Team WD. They are out of the match. We got Crazy K at Desert Town. Mars by themselves as they ended up losing Frost at the start of the match, as LP will run into Team Yote. Grenade will go out, won't actually connect as Moss steps in front of that, as now Team LP is stuck in between two teams. Newage actually down to 50%. A deagle shot will end their life, as it looks like both LP teammates will actually be split apart. They won't die though, as No will be making their way through the pyramid as Newage trying to get away from KGB. They keep running into groups, and well, that's just how it usually is, as Newage ends up getting a kill onto Nuka as they are down to basically 2 health. As I wanted to go over here and see what's happening as AJ versus Team Skullcats is going down, as we got a poke right there, and oh man, that's it. Going back up over here as we see one of the members ends up dying. That was a fronter dying up over here in the northern end, as we have Executor trying to push on down. Lolo now stuck in between Ma and Harna just isolating Executor as they're on the top left over here, as more shots are going out. Deagle shots, and wow, that was a sick kill by Harna over here in the top left corner. As Team Dan holding up top right corner, Yote holding up center position. This massive amount of fighting happening over here on the top end of the map as Crazy K just trying to escape, trying to heal up in the gas. Wow, that gold cup plus campfire will save them, but will they have enough in the tank to make them survive the gas? No, we'll run into, well, that sucks right there, as No ends up dying, and as well as Team Dan out of the match, as Ma still preventing anyone from making their way up over here as Yote guards that northern spot. BNB over here on the left side will rip right into Harna, as we have 8 players remaining, 4 teams remaining. Final moments. AJ holding up bottom, BNB on the left, and we have everyone's kind of split in their own quadrants. Nuka with no armor, though, needs to be careful. Good spot over here on the right side as we have BNB. Long-range shotgun will actually strip as Tartif trying to heal up. Got the sniper rifle ready to go as 5 players remain. Tartif with the gun, had the armor to swap for. Will this be KGB? Yes, it will be KGB. Will be end up victorious right there with the SMG behind Nuka. Will end up winning that match. GG. Well played, as we will have Team Yote with 7 total kills. They will be our kill leaders that match. GG. Let us know. Anyway, we're going to have KGB dropping out early. They seem to like dropping early in these matches. They're going to have the right side of labs to themselves. We got Yote over here on the left side. We'll get some armors. It looks like they have the labs to themselves. Harna and Newage will be dropping over here. Looks like they might be going port, and where will we have our first battle? It will most likely be here near the pyramid, as Fun, Go, and BNB over in this area. Thickums, Ruby with no armor, needs to be careful here. And no one going immediately into pyramid. It looks like everyone's kind of avoiding that zone. But here's a battle right now as Grave Got Grit ended up getting run over by Team Go. Wow, that was not what you're running into. A hail of bullets. And Mello will pick up a SMG out of that Rebel Cache. Oh my god, what a play right there. I'm glad I put that on the camera. I'm just like, there's nothing really to commentate on. Everyone's just looting up right now, so it's just like, yeah, we can watch the video game and just wait. Alright. Yote will leave the labs fully geared. Tier 3s in hand. Mole will spawn. We got WD now moving into this particular area. TC versus WD, two strong teams going to battle it out, but Frost is ready to go with the SMG down the line, and oh my god, that shot right there before Frost ended up going down. His final shot ended up getting that kill. Going to switch over to the Forker. Can heal up very quickly. Got mushrooms to heal up on, actually, so could actually preserve some of the bananas. And look at that. That is a sniper popping out there as more players end up popping down the line. Going down this area is actually relatively rough. That isn't where you want to go. Walnut throwing a grenade, and oh, pops Lolo, but you know who will be there to actually secure that kill? It will be Team Dan. Dan now looking to get this kill on the Crazy K. Crazy K doing evasive maneuvers. Bo now cracked back. Javar looking to get this fatal kill onto Crazy K, but I think Crazy K will actually get themselves out of there. Frontier and Executor end up getting a kill onto BNB, so BNB's out of the match as AJ will actually get into this engagement versus Yote. Yote no armor, AJ no armor. Actually take that back as we got Tartif with the armor as Mars ends up sniping a Frontier. Executor ends up going down, so a dog out of the match. TC ends up getting a double kill right there. Gonna see how they ended up with that battle. Looks like they ended up playing that flawlessly, so it looked like they were being attacked and probably got third partied there. As we have Yote versus AJ. Newage down. We're gonna flip over to this battle as is a three-way battle as Dan in the middle versus Fun. Ruby around the corner. Nice play right there as we have Vapor trying to finish off Zine. But no, Zine is the one that finishes off Team Fun. Fun out of the match. TC over making their way from the bottom left of the circle. As we got sniper shots by Ma. As we have AJ and Yote still in this endless conflict. Grenade will go out as Zine's trying to heal up, but they failed to do so as now it's just, well, on the ground. Probably be thirsted in a second as Zine's just saying hello as he's just trying to distract the enemy team from killing their teammates. Javaro now just going to heal up at this campfire, going to make their way carefully into the circle as we have Crazy K, Walnut, and a lot of teams end up being solo right now, and they're all situated on the top end, so we're gonna have maybe solo battles. Grenade over the top as Harness saw Crazy K. TC hears these grenades going off but doesn't want to actually go around the corner. What? Nope, actually they're gonna hold up northern end, but we're gonna take a look over here on the southern end. So we got actual team on team action going down over here as KGB ended up securing the mole for themselves. Javaro cracking the bow back, but bow is not what you want to use in this tournament when you're by yourself. Grenade, and Ralsei says, bro, I got this shit, man. Double kill right there onto Team AJ. Finally, Yote will end up being victorious there. Banana wall now established over there, but Crazy K will thank that banana wall. They're safe. They don't need to do anything. Let everyone fight each other as we got 3 teams remaining plus Crazy K. Grenades are going out as Yote will need to escape that area, but Frostbit ends up landing that beautiful deagle shot. There's a push right there. Bananas and then, oh my god. Yote, Crazy K's just like, man, this banana wall's here. This is great. I love this. And we have Frostbit now trying to survive, but no, could not survive the AK. And Crazy K's like, bro, just minding my own business. And oh, no grenades. Frost trying to land the shots, and just like that, if Crazy K went up and not across. Oh man, that is a misplay in movement. All he had to do was run north, away, and behind trees to make sure that Frost could not kill, but he ended up running down this concrete barrier, turning it transparent, giving Frost the exact spot location of where they're at. We have Team TC at 9 total kills. GG. That was great though. Crazy K is just like, minding my own business, guys. Don't fight me. Oh. That was fast. We had a quick turnaround. We have no more difficulties into getting into these lobbies. Everyone's hopping in immediately. It looks like, oh, it looks like Tartif and Harna have just been declared best friends for life because it looks like they have found more French players. Surprisingly, it looks like Tartif is actually from France as well. It's good to know. They said the last lobby was lagged, so I do need to watch the replay and see. Oh my god, where is this happening? I don't know. Where did this happen? It was over here. Damn. As we have Mug Dog being quickly eliminated right there. As Tails just trying to get out. As it looks like Labs is the death trap that you're normally used to in regular matches, but in the tournament it will actually not be. Usually people drop in like one in north, one in east, and one in west, so we'll have to wait and see what actually happens in the event. Maybe teams are playing a little bit more aggressive right now, as it looks like a fronter is just AFK. So, or they crashed out of the lobby. That's unfortunate, because you know who's the PC gamer? This is the PC gamer right there. I love it how Cookies is throwing out bananas in his face. He's just like, here, enjoy these. I'm giving you food. But it's funny that Fronter's still just chilling out over there as they crashed out of the match. All right. So we had kind of poking going down as KGB versus Yote. Yote now moving in both tier 3s. They seem to always have these T3s in hand, and Magnum Shot will knock off Vapor's armor. Ruby also off armor, so Hunting Rifle. Vapor looking to do armor damage, but we're gonna flip over and see what's happening over here, as it looks like Tails is super low, just trying to get away, and they're gonna end up taping up. Back over here is Yote versus Fun. One of the members of Fun, Vapor, is vaporized out of the match. Ma will secure that kill. We got Thomas versus AK, and we have both players relatively low. Javaro wanted to throw a grenade, a little bit too short, and Frost going quick heal. Grenade will go out and slam dunk. Javaro finally, after fishing, will catch the fish, known as Team TC. TC out of the match. It's like a up. Still. I'd probably just kill command them. But they might just be AFK. Alright, so we got BMB now trying to push up onto Ruby. Ruby just throwing out some return fire, saying, please get off me. I am by myself. My teammate has died. Dan healing up from their spoils after that TC battle. Grenade will go out, but looks like BNB won't push as the minigun is now ripped by Exa, trying to do damage into Javaro. Javaro just ends up losing their armor due to KGB making their appearance onto this battle, and now we have poking battle by both parties. Minigun letting it rip, grenade around the corner, trying to do damage, and no, you need to be out of this situation. Nuka ends up being knocked as Frostbit looking to push up. Yes, there's a kill right there as a knock. I'm sorry, not a kill. And that shotgun will make me scared as hell, as there we go. Fronter finally gets knocked right there as the gas finally moves in, as Nuka is just in danger zone right here, as Mello just trying to say, get off me, Frostbit, trying to protect their teammate, trying to res. Grenade will go out, but no, Mello's now super low. Oh, the gas will end up getting that kill, as we have AJ removed out of the game by Crazy K from Team Go. Over here on the left side, we have the Skullcat. Grave got grit, now removed out of the match by Team Dan, as Moss says, you shall not pass. This is my zone that I will protect. As Go will lose one of their members, as Lolo ends up dying to the gas. Well, not yet, but they may die to the gas. No, they should be all right. They're just trying to get themselves out of it. Looks like, I don't know, the gas moves relatively fast, as Dan will end up being killed by Team Yote. Tails not trying to push up onto Team Yote, as Ralsei now just poking. Go will actually get that res, but no. Chain resing, the gas is just being very annoying, as Lolo's just moving into the gas as well. That ended up putting Ruby in a bad spot, but Crazy K could not finish off the kill. Frostbit now healing up over the right side. Executor doing the same. Magnum shots will go out as Frostbit sees that campfire activated. But you know who's there? It's Executor with the Thomas Gun Gaming moment right there. We'll end up doing the damage, as we have Walnut over here on the top end of the map, as Ma and Ralsei still in a team unit. Executor 1v2. Can they do this? Ralsei healing up all the way as Ma's just poking, making sure that your opponent is isolated. And there you go, the M16 by Ralsei, as I was about to say Ma, but no, they look the same and they're in Ma's outfit, but Ralsei and Ma will end up winning that match at 7 total kills. GG. All right. Wow. Everyone just dropped and like just spread out as TC and Yote will be battling it out over at the labs. Is Go dropping at Mountain maybe? Is KGB dropping at Mountain? So looks like KGB but dropping left side and Go will be dropping right mountain. So they'll be spread out as it looks like the real fight is happening here at farm. As Vapor ends up missing their way into the farm was a purple pistol not pick up as Dan is here. KGB will be moving over towards Team Go on the right side of mountain, but not sure if they'll force an engagement. However, Dan will definitely force an engagement if they get their hands onto people. And we got Executor with the bow, throwing out some shots. It's bow versus bow, and looks like Fun will be stopping in behind. As unfortunately, Dan didn't actually scout out the left area to grab those twos. Zine super low, now stepping up. Well, you know what? Ruby's going to be stepping up over here as Executor ends up knocking down Zine. Javaro now in a horrible spot right now, just banana walls and says, man, you got to get in. Oh, Javaro's in such a shit spot right now, but you know what? People probably won't want to stay here too long as AJ ends up moving down. Looks like Ruby's just going to camp. Javaro's just going to hold up position, but like I said, as more people end up stepping down in this area, Javaro will have the opportunity to leave, and Vapor ends up being knocked out and removed from the game by Team AJ as we have Dog up over here as TC versus Dog happening over here outside Mansion. It's poking. Oh, nice shot there by the dart gun. And you know what? Who's here? It is Team Yote. Yote comes up and sweeps right through. Ends up immediately annihilating Frosty as they could not survive that onslaught. And that is it. As it looks like Dog will be able to actually end up getting that res as Yote's third party will push Mars away. And we have Mug Dog end up being knocked out and removed by Grave Got Grit with the hunting rifle. Battle happening over here as we have LP versus our awesome orange Skullcats and Tails, last remaining member of WD. As Newage ends up getting the kill onto GGG. And Dog will actually end up healing up. We got Nuka just minding their own business at the campfire, just enjoying the smelly campfire. And we got Emu riding right now. Mars will run into it. Does he have a grenade to work with here? No, he's on. There's armors to swap for and everything, but I just wasn't certain what Mars was thinking there. Had an SMG to knock off your opponents on the Emu, but man, that is just a rock in a hard place when you don't have a grenade and they have the speedy Emu. You don't want to dismount them because they'll come off the dismount and wreck your day. But you got to do something. You can't just allow that to just run you over like that. And as you see, that we did see more armors in the area, but looked like Mars didn't scout out the area enough to know that there is armor sitting at PetSmart. A lot of action happening here as Harna and Newage ends up going down to the Thomas gun of Frostbit as Crazy K gets a kill onto Walnut. Shots go out. Team Dog is super weak. As one of the members of Dog is weak, actually. Front are going to be backing up as we got M16 push. As BNB trying to do some damage into Yote. Ma's still super healthy, though, so they're going to back up and heal up. We're going to take a look on the northern end as we have KGB now moving down onto BNB. BNB at tier 3. We have a banana trap right on that as Nuka ends up slipping on that banana trap. We'll take some gas damage. Ruby over here on the right side. We'll see most likely Team Yote over underneath them as Yote, well, you know what? Yote's actually kind of split up. No, that wasn't Yote, that was Dog. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused with the groups because we got two brown animals that kind of make me go, oh, I can't actually see. Lolo just trying to poke right now as we got the sniper by Ralse. End up putting Lolo actually down to 30% health. Crazy K still healthy as they'll run into KGB on the road. As that's happening, we have Tails now isolating Ruby in the gas, and we have Crazy K ends up going down to the grenade by Frostbit. A fronter ends up taking damage by the gas and will go down as Yote, one of the members of Yote actually goes down, but that's a trade as Exa ends up throwing a banana on top of a fronter, says, please eat this. I'm giving you food. Eat up. Rouse trying to tape up. We'll run into Ruby with the dual pistols, and Crazy K just trying to tape up. Crazy K actually gets that tape up. Ruby in the middle of everyone ends up being annihilated. Executor the same, ends up being annihilated. Tails with the active reload firing, trying to active reload as Rouse takes that deagle shot, as Rouse is now super low. Crazy K goes for the thirst. More damage going down. KGB is super healthy going into this. Thomas Gun Gaming with both players with Tommy guns. The GG Team KGB ends up sweeping through the battlefield with dual Tommies. Well played. We're going to take a look at our kills. And we're going to see, looks like KGB at 4 and Yote at 4. With the most kills that match. GG both parties. GG KGB. Alright, here we go. Looks like Yote and TC will be running into a scramble once again, but this time at the stage. Rouse and Ma will be on the northern end as Frost and Mars will be on the southern. And it looks like this will be our first battle of the match. I don't know, I feel like TC shouldn't even want this fight. Actually, getting a fight against a good team early, unless you can guarantee the kills, not really a good idea. If you know it's 50-50, it wouldn't be so. But you know what? Crazy K made that decision and will pay for their life. And Lolo actually poking. Good job on Lolo actually able to knock down Ruby. But again, fighting on no armor is just not good, especially when your opponent has tier 3 to work with. This is Vapor's match. Ruby's going to die here, unfortunately, but they will have weapons to actually work with here as Vapor ends up swapping for the dual pistols. We're going to swap over to see Dan versus AJ happening here. And to see Dan, no armor again, just really need to back up and heal up as Stealthy Tiger needs to do the same. They're going to tape up to 1 at 50%, going to be healing up. Let's take a look over here as TC versus our lovely Skullcats over here. As Grave got Grit and Walnut will take some damage. Now we see Walnut very low. Needs to be careful, but TC now pushing up. Dark Gun in hand by Mars. We'll get past that armor. Beautiful poke there by GGG, but we'll end up eating the SMG after they tried to poke again. A little greedy right there, but Walnut's got the M16. And oh man, the heal, the dodge, and the SMG. Team TCC. I can't talk. Team TC will end up taking out the Skullcats. My god, my brain is turning into mush already. Alright, BMB might be making their way over to the mole. We're going to take a look over here as Yote looks like they're going to be establishing the mole for themselves as Frostbit and Nuka KGB. Well, they don't want any bit of it. Oh my god, the best weapon in the game. We see the Sparrow Launcher on the mole and no one will pick that garbage up as per the usual. Banana's thrown up over there. Just insult to injury to the Sparrow Launcher. It just wants you to use it and use it well, but unfortunately the gun just isn't up there in terms of strength right now, and we have a Dark Gun into BMB as Exa now backing up over there, but you know who's not done with this? It's Executor as they're pushing up. Now one more hit into Mello will actually eliminate them, but there's a T2 for Mello to swap over for, and they double back pick that up, and now it's kind of even strength as only Mello's low in health, but you know who's still here? It's Yote. Yote here says battle happening over here as another team enters the battle as WD now here. 4 teams, but looks like BMB will be healing up over here at the campfire, and we have a Dark Gun hit onto our Fronter. Fronter now over trying to heal up on the northern end of the map. Will successfully do so, and huge sting clouds over here by WD, just trying to see if they're in the area, but they're not, as Rouse and Ma will be showing up into a fight against Mug Dog and Tails. Thomas Gun, that deagle shot, if it connects against Rouse, they're dead, as we have a SMG, no, I'm sorry, we have a Thomas Gun push, and we have, Ma was on with the SMG. I heard an SMG go off, but we're going to look and see what's happening over here as BMB versus Dog, as Dog finally gets that kill onto BMB. They were chasing them for a while and end up securing that kill. Knew exactly where they were going to go and heal up as LPDC Newage ends up being darted down by Mars. We have Mug Dog with the Thomas Gun going hard into Executor. Executor now low, as this is SMG. Tails might be mid-roll. As SMG versus SMG. Fronter super low. If this deagle shot connects, that is it. Executor now just trying to get away from the gases. They will try to heal up, but no, they will die. And Fronter, well, see Tails right there. Tails just needs his deagle shot to land. They do, but unfortunately, their teammate, as Emu speed boosted by the ice, will actually get them away from AJ. We have KGB chilling out over here in the middle of this fight as Vapor ends up being vaporized once again by Javaro this time with the shotgun. I love that name because it's so easy to say vaporize after it, but I gotta stop. Speaking of stopping, KGB is now stopped after winning that last match by Frosty. Double kill by Frost. And you know what gun he used? He ended up using the Sparrow launcher. Javaro ends up dying right there to the M16 as we have more players up over here on the northern end. We have Yote establishing themselves on the top right as AJ establishing themselves on the northern end. But you don't want to be on this ice as, you know what? TC doesn't give a damn. They're on the ice now, finally making their way off of this. And I hate this final circle spot. It is tilting me right now, but speaking of tilt, Mom might be tilted after running into the silenced pistol of Frost, but Frost says, here's an M16 for you, ready to go, and Mars sweeps up and gets that final blow onto Tartif. Finishing the match, Team TC will end up winning that one with a total of 11 kills, no less. GG. Alright. Yote going for the mountain here. Ma going to be dropping on their Magnum that they like to use. Dan dropping over here at the ranch. Go going stage once again, but you know who they will be contested. Who will contest the stage? It will be Team WD. Dog dropping at the swamp. Fun dropping at the farm. AJ has the bamboo mansion for themselves, and it looks like everyone else is just really split. It looks like WD is actually going to go to shooting gallery. Good call. I actually really like that drop spot because it's the area is very dense. I like dropping here and then pushing to stage. Because like say if like 2 or 3 groups drop stage, but you're the only group that drops at the shooting gallery, you can push towards that area after getting better equipment than the 3 teams that are kind of spreading out their loot between 6 players. And you're going in stronger than all the teams there, and usually you can kind of just sweep through and kill everyone. Dan making their way into labs. Yote slowly making their way over there as well, and we have KGB on the end. As LP doing the same at military base. Again, everyone's just spread out. Everyone's spread out and super far away from the mole, and you see Yote immediately just stop what they're doing and making their way over to the mole. As we got GGG and Walnut versus Team Dan, Zine, and Javaro. Poking right there by Walnut with the dart gun, trying to poke, but wasn't successfully able to do so. Shots, though, by GGG will actually do the damage, but in return, Javaro ends up knocking down Walnut. Javaro looking to push up. Graves still kind of healthy going into this. Not Javaro, just needs to finish off Zine. Grave got grit, putting up some deeps right here. Trying to finish off, ends up absorbing the damage. Javaro saves Zine's life, but needs to be careful. Needs his Magnum shot to finish off. Grave got grit as Walnut trying to survive. No, GGG will end up protecting their teammate by doing so. No, they knocked the box down. Stealthy Tiger's so close. Oh, no. Not like this. The cover. Oh, man, the cover. Oh, God, that sucks. Sometimes you get so used to a muscle memory destroying boxes and shit, but that box was a sight line and probably wouldn't have been discovered there by Stealthy Tiger creeping on by. As we have Yote in the middle of WD and Dog. Yote Ma ends up going down to Executor. Executor now pushing up, ends up eating barrel damage, but Frontier is now isolated from their teammate. We'll get Thomas Gun down by Mug Dog. Gas now moving in. This might actually finish off Ma. Oh, Executor's like, I'm not done with this. I want my kill. Ralsei now trying to escape. Will they be able to escape the clutches of Mug Dog? It looks like Ralsei will completely isolate themselves in the gas. And we have 4 teams here battling it out as Ruby ends up going hard into Newage. Newage actually ends up being eliminated right there as we have Go now going in the middle. Harna and the hamster ball bouncing about as KGB now just grabbing some guns and loot inside the mountain there. And we have AJ and Harna just rolling about. I don't think they want to get into an engagement just yet, but who does want to get into engagement, it is Team Go. Crazy K and Lolo actually looking to push into Fun, but Fun's holding up this position on the road. AK shots will go out. Magnum Saint poking by Crazy K with Silence Pistol, but you know what? There's also KGB on the road now pushing up. The Soviets are blocking the road from anyone from going there, but you know what? Crazy K doesn't care. He's got bow and sparrow in hand. Will end up doing some damage, but the Stealthy Tiger Skunk Grenade will end up finishing off Nuka, but Crazy K pushes up. No, it's actually wow. That kill went to Stealthy Tiger. I guess he ended up bleeding out. As Frostbite now stepping into the gas, but they don't have a snorkel to actually survive that. And we have more action happening. AJ establishing themselves in the middle as we have Ruby and Vapor over here on the bottom end as BNB will run into WD on an Emu as we have Go over here on the right side. AJ still holding up the middle as Fun over on the bottom. BNB trying to poke out Go right now, and they will with the Emu, but ends up eating the grenade. Double kill right there. The grenades by Go will eliminate the Emu Riders right there as Harna says, well, I'm going to guard this area with my life and shotgun you out. Arna ends up getting a kill right there as we have Go versus Fun over on the bottom end as WD just minding their own business right here. Got a great spot to camp out right now, and Vapor will end up being blown up right now as Harna just trying to heal up a Tails. No health juice. Quickly goes and picks him up. Good play there by Tails. Quick read on the situation. Harna's got the snorkel, but the gold cup will actually end up making it so Tails will win this, as Harna will not have enough gas in the tank to end up clutching it out. Amazing situational awareness right there by Tails, realizing that they got no juicy juice to drink there. Quickly went for that giant jug on the ground and was able to heal it up at the end. But Harna still secures himself that second place at the end there, just playing it passive and away from everyone else. And let's look at our total kills. It looks like Team Fun will have the most kills that match at 5. GG. Well played, everyone. Do want to thank everyone that was playing the event today. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to my moderator, Kayla, for moving people in and out of check-in. Even though she's at work, she's actually still helping me, so that's amazing. Thank you so much. And Agent Cookies, thank you for hosting the lobbies. Much appreciated. And yeah, that's it. Thank you again for watching.